Hello, this is Dr. Dave Maslak talking about reciprocity.com. The E is spelled with a 3. I'm a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this proofreading platform. It's a sharing economy proofreading platform because I was really anxious about my own writing, and I needed some help with my own writing, and I didn't know where to go to and how to get this help. So I decided to create this particular platform. And it's a really cool platform where I sort of meet and match up different editors with writers and allows the writers to get feedback on the writing. And as well as all of these videos are all about developing your own skills and improving your own skills. And finally, hopefully I try to tell some really interesting and fun things so you can understand the world in a different way. So in this particular video, I really wanted to talk about getting proofreading jobs to make sure that you can get some work from home. And it's really, I'm just talking about reciprocity in this case, that I think is a really cool tool to allow you to get proofreading jobs, to allow you to work from home, right? So I think, and I'm a big believer in the sharing economy. That's a really big thing with this. So what is the sharing economy? This is essentially just applications that allows people to match each other together, right? So it might be like you've heard of things like Uber, for example, right? Or Airbnb. It allows people that have a particular skill, and it matches them with people that want that particular skill. And that's exactly what happens with reciprocity. If you haven't got a chance to take a look, what it does, essentially you sign up, you go on, you log on, and you just click you want a job. And what happens is when you click to have a job, then it will cycle through. So if somebody has some work that they want to submit, right? A writer has some work to submit, they'll just submit it. They'll either use their own credits to do that, or they'll pay for credits to sort of put it on the system. So you earn credits. If you they're just earning credits and you want to stick with on the system and you're a writer, then everything's 100% free. If you take money out of the system, if you convert those credits into money, right? So if you're an editor, you're looking for proofreading jobs. First of all, you have to be good enough, right? You have to get enough jobs, and you have to be good enough that you can take money out of the system, right? So you have to get rated from anonymous people, from other people, that you have to get a high enough score that you can actually start taking money out of the system. And once you do that, you can start converting the money out of the system. So the reason why I have that sort of quality system, quality ranking in there, a quality sort of stopgap, is to make sure that you're doing a really good job, right? So you can't just put up just garbage and expect to get anything out of it. So you have to actually put some effort into it. Once you put some effort into it, then it comes out, and you do that enough times, and you can start earning money on the system, which is really cool, I think, to be able to do that. And there's a system fee at that point, which at this moment it's 20%, which is pretty low because it's sort of a matching software to do this, and it's sort of the standard from what I understand in the sharing economy, to charge roughly about that. It might change, might go up, might go down. I don't know at this point, depending on what happens, right? So it's still pretty new. And what this is really cool is it allows people to find jobs from home. And I know that, so the reason why I think this is really cool, I'm actually writing a paper about this. Part of it is sort of help me do some research in the background. But the other part is that there's a lot of people that really find a difficult time to find jobs, right? That they are extremely skilled individuals. And that's the cool thing with the sharing economy, is that there's amazing skilled individuals that are kind of sitting idle, and they're looking for something to do, right? Whether it is at nighttime, you have excess capacity of some sort, or maybe you have a disability and it's hard to get around, or if you're like me, when I had small kids, my kids are now 5 and 8. So, but when they were small, it was really hard to do anything, right? And you can sort of have a little intermittent time to do that kind of stuff, to do sort of small jobs like that, to earn a little bit of extra cash. And that's really what this is about. Is to sort of make a place that is easily accessible and fun and easy for anybody to use, and to join and to make it pretty simple, right? I think the requirement is you just have to actually get onto the system, you have to be over 13, and to take money out and start actually earning money, you just need a valid credit card. So that's going to be 18. So yeah, you just have to be, willing to try something out and play around with it. But the one thing that I'm going to request for you, or what I really need, and this is definitely, and it's something I really teach in the business school where I'm at, and it's something that is really important in terms of helping out, getting software to be adopted. If you think this is a great idea, what I really do need you to do, or, I would be truly honored if you would do this, is just start telling people about it and just say, hey, this is a really neat idea. Do some promotion. To be honest, I can't do this myself. I can't make anything grow, and that's one thing that we do teach in a business school, is it really just needs to take on. I really need some, people are interested in participating, they can find different ways to help. I'm always, and this is the hodgepodge thing, right? You can watch the old videos and see I'm truly a genuine, just normal human being that's trying to help you out. I had a good idea when I was driving home. I was taking my kids to Disney a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago now, driving home from Disney. And I had this idea in my head. It popped into my head, and I was like, why isn't anybody doing this? And so I actually need, to make this grow, I sort of built something that resembles sort of a basic functionality of stuff. But in order to get anything like this to grow, it really needs your help. And I'm totally open to, if there are people out there that want to help out, I know, woohoo, and out in the, in the internet, I don't know, in the YouTube world. If there's people that want to help, promote it, talk about it, share things like that, I do appreciate it. It's truly is an honor to be able to do this, and to sort of, you could think of me as just being maybe, and the best analogy is maybe just a, conductor in an orchestra. And that's how these things start with the sharing economy, is that somebody just sort of steps up and says, hey, neat idea. I'm taking the lead, at least for a while, right? I don't know if I'll take the lead for a very, very long time, but at least a couple of years. Take the lead to start this thing, get it going. And, and it really just requires this whole, and if you can imagine that it requires a whole symphony of people working together and sort of thinking that this is a cool idea, and sort of just talking about it and promoting it. The other thing that you can help out is, it really is expensive to do anything like this. I created sort of basic functionality, and you're willing, if you're willing and able, and you think that you'd like to pitch in, shoot me an email or something like that. Find out where I am, and always can use the help, in terms of financial sense. But yeah. Thank you so much for listening. And if you think this is a cool idea, do the old thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And that's about it. You can look at the other videos. I'm open and honest to all this kind of stuff. If you have questions, put it in there. Put some comments down there. And then what I'll do is, if they're legitimate and awesome questions, I will talk about them. I might make a video for you. It's the least I could do to lead the charge on this. So thank you so much. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.